Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Garden State Film Festival. This year, from March 26th to the 29th, 2026, we are bringing to you 205 films from 19 different countries, and everything takes place over 9 venues in Asbury Park and Cranford, New Jersey. We are so excited today to bring to you America, I Can't Breathe. It's a music video and a short film. And I'm here today with Sandra Anderson, who is a writer, producer, costume supervisor, and supervising editor. Hi.
Hi.
How
Thank you
are
for.
you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for sharing this amazing piece of work with us. What was the inspiration behind it?
Um, it's pretty. It's kind of sad, so I'm going to try not to get choked up. My dad was one of the peaceful protesters in Birmingham, Alabama, in May of 1963, and he was brutally beaten and put in jail for no reason other than fighting peacefully for freedom, for equality. And then the following month in June, specifically June 11th, I was born. And so this story runs deep in my veins, in my DNA. My dad is no longer here. I believe he's in heaven looking down on this legacy, this celebration of his love for his family and my mom. It was very challenging in the 60s, and I wanted to tell the story to educate everyone who may not know about the catalyst which started the civil rights movement, which started with Emmett Till's death. He was murdered. He was lynched, and his mother uh, left the casket open so everyone could see what happened to her son in Mississippi. And I tell that story. I rewind to 1955, and part of the song says, "Another mother wail, another soul done wrong." And I show the imagery from Emmett Till's mother at her son's funeral. And then I fast forward to the peaceful march in May of 1963. And I also include the 4 little girls that were bombed by the KKK in November of 1963 in Birmingham. And then I say in verse 2, it's the 21st century. Why we still here? And I call out those names. And all I'm trying to do is let this message, because it's a message that resonates beyond the screen. And I want every Gen Alpha, Gen X, Gen Y, millennials, right? Baby boomers. If you don't know the history, this short film gives you an overview of those rewind times that I mentioned. And I want everyone, if they get a chance, if you haven't heard or seen the movie, please come out to see this short film and tell your family. It's a beautiful story. In the end, there is a positive message. It tells the hardship, the social injustices, right? The racial injustices. That's what this movie shows. And then it says, let's end racism. Let's not teach hate. Let's lift each other up before it's too late. Oh God, help us. Deliver us from this madness.
Sandra, thank you so much for sharing that. I didn't realize the part about your father, and I can't even begin to imagine what you're feeling, but the fact that you were able to take that energy and to put it into this project to teach and to, put forward, is just unbelievable. And there's one part that you have, can't you hear the blood crying out loud? We pray, America, I can't breathe. We will be a sound that heals and be a rallying anthem cry and a spark for all people to rise up and love one another. Let peace come now. And it's so important, this, piece of work. It's a music video, but it's also telling a story. And, you nailed it with everything, the components inside the production with the wardrobe and the makeup and the hair and everything. What was that like for you to not only have to go back in time and your memories and all the stored trauma that's there, but also to bring through that 1955 and 1964 in the movie and music video that you did so well?
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support, and I cannot thank Garden State Film Festival enough. Over and over, I'm forever thankful, forever grateful. The entire crew and cast, we're so thankful that you are able to share this film and screening on March 29th. And what it was like was I wanted it to be authentic and organic as much as possible in this 21st century. And so my Marvia Jean is my mother's sister. So she is telling the story through her younger self.
Oh.
And that's why you see this photo, these photos of her. That's Marvia Jean when she was 11 or 12 on our farm in Mississippi with her younger sister. And we recruited and hired the younger Marvia Jean, which is the opening. You see her. Her name is Tyler Ty Robinson. She is the music composer's daughter, and she is an artist herself. So she is evoking and the role of the younger Marvia Jean, right, in the 60s. And then you have the two of them teaming up towards the end of the film. They're holding hands and they're praying together. And so it was very inspirational to put this all together from a screenwriting standpoint.
Wow. I mean, the story is so heavy and deep, and you can feel that. But hearing from you, the personal connection just kind of opens the wound, I think, for all of us a little bit more than just watching it alone. And I really can't thank you enough for sharing that with us. But it's really beautiful the way you captured all of the cast in this. As soon as you're watching on the screen, it comes right out and it hits you right away. What was it like, going from pre-production and production to post-production? Did it help you heal in any way, shape, or form at the end, seeing this all come together a little bit and just knowing this is going to live on forever in your name and for your father and your family?
That's an excellent question. And it was a healing process to be able to stand on the courthouse here in Texas and tell that story. America, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all are created equal. But that's not what I'm seeing. Now, these are the United States. So why the division? So telling that story from that pre-production standpoint at the courthouse, and then post-production, editing, working with the director, Corey Brown, and being able to bring it all together with a quality of excellence, I do believe. So I thank you for recognizing that. And it was rewarding because I want to give back a legacy to my great-grandparents, to my parents, to my children. And that's what this production represents. In fact, when I saw the final production in my house, after Corey Brown, the director, sent it to me, I was on the farm, the same farm that Marvia Jean, Auntie Marvia Jean, is pictured in back in the 60s. I cried. I literally cried. It was remarkable.
Gosh, I'm glad you were able to have that experience and let a little bit out, but geez, I mean, I hope that we can use this in schools. We have an educational program and we do outreach for year round, so we're not just the annual festival, but your story and the background on this, the piece alone is amazing, but really I can't express enough that hearing everything personally from you, and it's just it's a lot, but it's really beautiful. I'm hoping that everybody can join us. Your film block code is BC30, and that is 12:15 to 1:45 on Sunday, March 29th in Asbury Park. We hope that everybody can make it. America, I Can't Breathe is a wonderful music video and a short film. Sandra, do you have anything else to share about the making of this film? And also, you going to the courthouse, if you think about it in a way, even getting the approval to record there and telling your story of what you were recording, was there an amazing experience of the eye-opening that occurred during that process when, just the explanation of why you were recording there? You know how we're production people, so our brains are a little different. And when you had to explain what you were doing and the why you were doing it, did it open up some minds in that process?
That's a really, really good question. I allowed my director, because he's only 24 years old,
Oh,
I let him manage that whole process, and he gave us the exact location where we needed to be and the time and hair and makeup. I have to mention Natasha and cosmetic paramedics. We were there based on I would say negotiations of what my director, what he was able to accomplish, and venue that we selected, and so everything went, forward without any incidents, and it was a beautiful sunny day. I tell you, it felt like it was 100+ degrees because it was with the heat index, and some of us were wearing leather. So not myself, but the leading lady, Tyler, and my aunt as well. And so everything went according to plan.
wow, it's really beautiful. And the hair and makeup alone, I mean, this is a serious piece, but the overall aesthetics were amazing. The makeup is so beautiful and soft, and her hair is amazing. The wardrobe, it all is really beautiful. But we can't thank you enough for shining the light on the past and present by showcasing this with the Garden State Film Festival. I feel very privileged that you thought of us to submit to, and the fact that we're able to screen it on Sunday, March 29th. We're looking forward to seeing you and any other of your family, your crew family, film family that's able to join us. But thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure. It really is. I am honored to even be a part of this great, distinguished, and phenomenal film festival. Garden State, you're celebrating your 24th, right? Film festival, and I'm honored. I can't say that enough. And again, I'm forever thankful, and words really cannot express my true gratitude.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Sandra. We're super excited to have you. March 26th to the 29th is the Garden State Film Festival in Asbury Park in Cranford. So get your tickets today at gsff.org, and we'll see you at the movies.
Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.